Hello, my name is Zishan Rahman. I'm making a demo video on the topic of class 10th physics electricity. I have prepared notes from different sources referring to different YouTube channels, NCRT and RK Pradhan. Now, without wasting any time, let's start. Current electricity. Current electricity. See, physics class 10. What it looks like? It looks like this. In villages, we have seen something like this. It also looks like this is also a type of electricity. I mean, you can see like this. Now, what is electricity? Electricity, this is the first topic. What is electricity? The branch of physics that deals with the study of electric charges. The branch of physics that deals with the study of electric charges. That means we'll be studying electric charges, and this study will be known as electricity. This electricity is divided into two parts. The first is static electricity and the second is current electricity. Now, what is static electricity? Study of charges at rest. Study of charges at rest. Yes, this means that we'll be studying the charges which are at rest, and that study will be known as static electricity. Now, what is current electricity? Study of charges at motion. That means we'll be studying charges which are at motion, and that study would be known as current electricity. Okay, fine. I hope I made myself clear. Now, moving forward, insulators. Now, what are insulators? Insulators are materials that do not allow the passage of charges through them, are known as insulators. What are these? These are materials that do not allow the charge to pass through them. That is why they are known as insulators. What are the examples? Glass, rubber, plastic, wood. These are insulators. They do not allow the charges to pass through them, and that is why they are called insulators. Now, moving forward, conductors. What are conductors? Conductors are materials that they allow the charges to pass through them. They allow the passage of charges through them is known as conductors. For examples, metals, alloy, electrolytic solution, etc. Now, what are conductors? They are allowing the charges to pass through them. That is why they are known as conductors. Whereas insulators are not allowing the charges to pass through them. Now, let us see some examples. Silver is a conductor, gold, copper, steel, seawater, all these are conductors. Whereas rubber, glass, oil, diamond, dry wood, these are insulators. They do not allow the charge through them. Now, I'm asking you a question. Why insulators conduct does not allow the charges to pass through them and conductors allow? What is the reason? Insulator is not allowing and conductor is allowing the charges to pass through them. What is the reason behind it? Yes, the reason is that because of free electrons. Because of free electrons, or we can also say that free charge carriers. That is very correct. I have taken a metal wire. This is a, you can say a metal wire, or more specifically, you can say copper wire. It is a wire. It is a wire. Okay, it is a wire. Now, this wire is made up of atoms. You can see over here, these are atoms. These are atoms. All these are atoms. You can see the small dots. Small dots. These dots are moving from here to here, from here to here, from here to here. So these small dots are known as free electrons or free charge carriers. And because of this, conductors are able to conduct electricity. That means they are allowing the charge to pass through them with the help of free electrons. Moving forward, I am keeping this metal wire in a circuit representation. Now you can see a circuit over here. This is a circuit representation of a metal wire which is conducting electricity with the help of free electrons. This is a wire. This is a wire. Actually, this is a circuit. This is the wire. This is the actual wire. You can see this wire is made of small atoms. This wire is made up of small atoms, and you can see the electrons are moving from here to here. Because of this free electrons, metal wires are conducting electricity. Okay, I hope I made myself clear. Now, when the conductors is connected to a battery or a cell, the motion of free electrons is in clockwise direction. See, you can see clockwise direction means 12, 3, 6, 9, like this, like this. So electrons are moving from here to here in this direction, this will be called a clockwise direction. When they are moving in clockwise direction, when the conductor is connected to a battery or a cell, when the conductor is connected to a battery or a cell. Now the question arises, when the conductor is not connected to the battery, what will happen? The electrons would move in random motion. When the conductor is not connected to any battery or a cell, the electrons move in random motion. Now, this is an important point to note. Movement of free electrons or current electricity is anti-clockwise direction in real life or in practical life. What do we mean by this? This means that in practical life, electrons move in this direction. Electrons move in this direction, but conventional direction of current is like this, clockwise direction. But actually, they move in anti-clockwise direction. Okay. Now moving forward, physical quantities. Now we are discussing that insulators are not allowing the charges to pass through them. Conductors are allowing the charges to pass through them. What is the charge? What is a charge? What is a charge? It is the physical property of a material that causes it to experience a force when placed in an electromagnetic field. What is it? It is the physical property of what? Of a material due to which it experiences a force whenever it is being placed in an electromagnetic field. Okay. Now the charges are of two types. Charges are of two types. This is a positive charge and a negative charge. Now let us explain something. A substance is found to acquire electric charge by friction. That means whenever we are rubbing something, that means friction is being generating. Now what happens? Moving forward, when a glass rod is rubbed with silk, both the glass rod and the silk cloth are found to have acquired electric charges, but of two different types. The charge acquired by the glass rod is taken as positive and the silk cloth is taken as negative. A body is having a charge called a charge. Now what is happening? This is a glass rod, this is the glass rod, and you can see the silk cloth. Whenever it is being rubbed, what is happening, that glass rod is being getting the positive charge. Glass rod is acquiring positive charge and the silk cloth is acquiring a negative charge. What is happening? Okay, so this is where the friction is being produced and the charges are getting transferred. And what is a charge? It is the physical property of a material where when we put it in an electromagnetic field, it experiences some force. Now what happens? You can see this is a comb. Okay, this is a comb. What happened? Whenever you take a comb and rub it in your hair and you do like this, then you will see that the small bits of paper are getting attracted to the comb. Small bits of paper are getting attracted to the comb. Moving forward, what are like charges repel each other? Example, positive and positive, they would repel each other. Or you can say negative or negative, they would repel each other. Unlike charges attract each other. Example, positive and negative, they attract each other. Okay, the symbol of the charge is Q. Its SI unit is coulomb. And electrons carry a negative charge. That means this is the value of an electron and this is the value of a proton. You can see there is no such difference in the value of electron or proton. It carries negative charge, it carries a positive charge. Okay, so my demo video, I'm ending my demo video. Now I'm ending my demo video and I'm hoping to get a call. Thank you.